Blair Adams was 31 years old. He lived in Surrey, British Columbia. Friends described him as responsible, quiet, and hardworking. But in July of 1996, something changed. Blair began telling people someone was trying to kill him. At first, no one took it seriously. There was no evidence, no threats, no known enemies. But Blair became convinced he was in danger. He tried to cross the US border. Authorities stopped him. Something seemed off. He had a large amount of cash, gold, and valuables with him. They denied him entry and sent him back to Canada. But Blair didn't stop. The next day he tried again. This time he crossed into the United States. He drove through Washington, then Tennessee, traveling nearly 3,000 miles. Eventually he arrived in Knoxville. No one knew why he chose that city. Blair checked into a hotel. He barely slept. Witnesses said he appeared nervous. The next morning he left the hotel. He was carrying a small bag. That was the last time anyone saw him alive. A short time later, Blair Adams was found dead in a construction area parking lot. But the scene raised immediate questions. Nearly $4,000 in cash was scattered around his body. Canadian money, American money, German currency, gold jewelry, valuables. None of it was taken. Police ruled the death a homicide. But there were no witnesses, no clear motive, no suspects. Investigators tried to trace his final hours. They interviewed hotel staff, reviewed security footage, tracked his unusual cross-country trip. But the answers never came. Why did Blair believe someone wanted him dead? Why travel across an entire continent? Why Knoxville? And who killed him in a parking lot filled with cash and gold? More than 2 decades later, the case remains unsolved. Blair Adams believed someone was after him, and days later, he was dead. So what happened after?